Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS News for this Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Thank you so much for choosing us for your local news coverage this evening. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam reporting. The Huntingburg City Council met on Tuesday evening to discuss the proposed fitness court resolution and fitness grant, to which the council approved both items. Mayor Neil Elkins announced his proclamation for September 15th to October 15th of this year to be Hispanic Heritage Month for the city of Huntingburg. And the consideration for adjusting the speed limit on County Road 400 West was approved. The speed limit will go from 40 miles per hour down to 30 miles per hour effective immediately. Also considered was the amendment to the zoning map for the CHRK Rentals project, which was approved, and the Huntingburg Fire Department automatic aid proposal was presented to the council by Huntingburg Fire Chief Don Heim. Permission was also granted to utilize restricted opioid funds by the fire department for the purchase of Lucas devices. This will come back for a public hearing at a later date. Consideration for the interlocal agreement to study the relinquishment impact of existing US 231 was once again approached. After lengthy discussion, the council approved to enter into agreement with the City of Jasper to conduct this study dependent on the City of Jasper's upcoming vote on the matter. Indiana Senator Daryl Schmidt also presented to the Huntingburg City Council, sharing his progress in office over the past year. The Huntingburg City Council meets every second and fourth Tuesday of the month, beginning at 5:30 p.m. Eastern in the Huntingburg City Hall Council chambers. 18 WJTS TV will broadcast this week's Huntingburg City Council on Sunday morning. That's the 14th of September, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern. It will also be available on demand on YouTube at the end of the week. You can subscribe now by visiting youtube.com/18WJTS. Shoals 5th grader Mirabelle Mira Kidwell has been diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, a rare and aggressive form of bone cancer. She begins chemotherapy this week and faces surgery this winter, followed by more treatments. To help with the family's medical expenses, the community is organizing several fundraisers. The Shoals Lady Judd Rocks volleyball team will hold a donation soup supper this Thursday, September 11th, starting at 5 p.m. before their game against West Washington. Shoals schools are also running a class coin war through September 19th and will be collecting donations at every home athletic event this month. On September 27th, two major events are planned: the Mira's Miracle 5K at the Shoals Ballpark and the annual Backroad Adventure Benefit Ride from Hindoston Church. Then on October 4th and 5th, a softball tournament at Shoals will raise more funds in support of Mira. You can find more information on these upcoming events on our website. The Spencer County Board of Commissioners has issued a countywide burn ban effective yesterday, September 9th, in response to worsening drought conditions and increased fire risk. The order prohibits all open burning of combustible materials, including brush, leaves, grass, and trash. Recreational fires such as campfires, bonfires, and fire pits are also banned unless they are contained within a fire ring that is at least 23 inches in diameter and 6 inches high or larger. The use of fireworks is also prohibited under the emergency directive. Limited exceptions are in place. Grilling with charcoal or gas is permitted only on private property, but officials stress the charcoal must be completely extinguished and cooled before disposal to avoid accidental flare-ups. The burn ban will remain in effect until the Spencer County Board of Commissioners formally lifts it. Shoals High School is adding a new wing that will include a FEMA-funded tornado storm shelter, providing enhanced safety for students and staff. The shelter, built with a heavy-duty structural frame and 14-inch masonry walls topped with precast concrete and a 4-inch concrete cap, is designed to protect up to 368 people during severe weather events. From the outside, the addition will appear as a standard expansion of the building, but inside it will feature 2 new classrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a storage room, combining educational space with critical safety infrastructure. Shoals Community Schools secured the federal FEMA grant that covers more than half the cost of the project, making it one of the first schools in Indiana to incorporate a shelter of this scale. Construction is underway, with the addition projected to be ready for use shortly after the Christmas break of 2025. Families will have the chance to explore big vehicles up close during the City of Jasper's Touch a Truck event happening on Saturday, October 4th at the Schrader Complex. The free event runs from 9:30 to 11 a.m. with a special quiet time from 9:30 to 10 a.m. where no sirens or horns will be used for children sensitive to loud noises. Kids and families can see, touch, and learn about vehicles of all types and sizes from the City of Jasper in a safe, hands-on environment. 18 WJTS will also be broadcasting the 2025 Dale Fall Fest Parade presented by Thermwood on the following dates. That includes Thursday, September 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Central, and again on Sunday, September 14th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern or 1:30 p.m. Central, with YouTube video available on September 11th after that 8 p.m. premiere. Be sure to subscribe to 18 WJTS on YouTube now to be notified when the pageant is available. Again, that link is found at youtube.com/18WJTS. For those wanting to protect themselves this respiratory season, the Dubois County Health Department is now offering several vaccines on a daily basis. For COVID-19, vaccination is recommended for all adults 65 years and older. Individuals between 6 months and 65 years of age who are at an increased risk of developing severe infection due to underlying health conditions are also eligible. If you do not meet these criteria, you are asked to contact the Dubois County Health Department to confirm eligibility. For RSV, the respiratory syntactical virus, one dose of the RSV vaccine is recommended for all adults 75 years and older. Individuals aged 50 to 74 who are at increased risk of severe RSV infection should also receive the vaccine. For the influenza flu, everyone aged 6 months and older is eligible for the flu vaccine. This vaccination is especially important for those at high risk of severe complications from influenza. The Dubois County Health Department offers both high-dose flu vaccines for individuals 65 and older and standard dose vaccines for all other eligible age groups. Pneumococcal pneumonia, all adults 50 years and older are recommended to receive this vaccine. Adults under 50 with certain underlying health conditions are also encouraged to get vaccinated. All vaccines listed are available at the Dubois County Health Department from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday while supplies last. No appointment is needed. A drive-through option is available for individuals aged 12 and older. The City of Huntingburg Street Department is conducting fall cleanup days, which will be held on Thursday, October 9th from 1 to 7 p.m., Friday, October 10th from 1 to 7 p.m., and Saturday, October 11th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 1103 East 1st Street in Huntingburg. Fall cleanup days provides city residents the opportunity to safely dispose of unwanted items. The cost is $5 per car, $15 per truck, $15 per trailer under 8 feet, and $25 per trailer over 8 feet. Additional fees apply for vehicles such as vehicle tires on rims for $6, vehicle tires without rims for $5, large truck and tractor tires over 15 inches for $20, mattresses for $12, upholstered chairs for $10, and couches for $15. Small loose items must be placed in a trash bag to be accepted. Small items are considered those smaller than 12 to 18 inches. There is a $2 fee for each trash bag. Due to costs associated with bulk disposal, electronics such as televisions, computer towers, monitors, etc. will not be accepted. Items containing Freon, such as refrigerators, dehumidifiers, and air conditioners, require a certificate from a licensed plumber stating that Freon has been removed. Wood, plywood, asphalt, shingles, and other construction debris will not be accepted. Fall cleanup days are for Huntingburg residents only. A utility bill and ID are required. The City of Huntingburg reserves the right to refuse any item. At the end of August, Indiana became the first state to request a waiver from federal requirements to implement race and gender conscious components of the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Program. If granted, the waiver requested by the Indiana Department of Transportation would eliminate contract-specific DBE goals based on race, ethnicity, or gender on federally assisted highway construction contracts. The waiver request is prompted by a U.S. District Court preliminary injunction in the Mid-America Milling Company, LLC, versus the U.S. Department of Transportation lawsuit, where Indiana subcontractor Mid-America Milling Company, LLC, alleges the federal DBE program statutes and regulations unlawfully discriminate. Under the proposed waiver, INDOT would transition to a race and gender-neutral implementation strategy. The new method for setting goals and certifying businesses would focus exclusively on the availability of economically disadvantaged small businesses within specific geographic and industry markets. Attorney General Todd Rokita is leading a 17-state effort in support of the request for a waiver from the race and gender-conscious requirements of the U.S. Department of Transportation's Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Program. To support small businesses during this transition, INDOT will continue to offer a variety of supportive services to DBEs across Indiana. These services include business development programming, virtual learning opportunities, and DBE forums and networking events. The proposed waiver is requested for a 3-year period, which aligns with the timing of INDOT's next disparity study, expected to be completed in 2028. The results of that study will be used to determine a new DBE goal based solely on economic criteria. During the initial waiver period, INDOT will collect and analyze participation data, continue to submit annual reports to the Federal Highway Association, conduct its full disparity study, and follow all federal rules and regulations implemented with respect to DBEs. And that is your Wednesday news right here on 18 WJTS. Next up is your weather forecast.